I don't feel sleepy. I feel alone. This is the reason why I try not to stay at home as much as possible. If I spend time outside apartment, I meet people, talk to them, forget about my problems, forget how lonely I feel. And time goes by so fast while you're having a good time. But when you're alone, time just doesn't want to pass. When I'm alone in my room, just lying on a bed, thinking of too many things, feeling sorry for myself without any particular reason, I get angry because of that. There's so many people out there who are feeling much worse than me, and they're not complaining. They would love to be in my shoes. I have a job. I'm cabin crew for Emirates Airline. I love to go to work. I have a good salary. Company even provides me an accommodation. And I'm still complaining? This is so wrong. I must be more thankful for what I have. But to be honest, those things don't mean much to me. It's true that they are very important for living a normal life, but for me, it's just more important to feel happy. I feel happy while doing my job. I'm happy when I get my salary. But on the other hand, I feel so bad, empty, desperate and sad. Sometimes I just want to cry without any good reason. I feel like I don't have any friends. Well, I do have friends, but not the true one. I don't like Dubai. Everything is so fake. Not just material things, also people. Their smiles, words, and feelings, everything is fake. Like they're playing one big game. They're actors in their own movie. How bad is that? They're just afraid to be themselves, because somebody said it has to be like that, and everybody just listen to him and follow his orders. They're just too scared to step out of their boxes and be different. They will never be happy if they will just be dolls controlled by someone else. They should follow their own inner voice and do what they feel they need to do. And this is not the case just for Dubai, but for all the world. And here am I, living between two worlds. On one hand, I'm listening to orders, but on the other hand, I listen to myself and I follow the voice inside me. And when I do so, I feel happy, but when I don't, I feel down, like a part of me is dying. To be honest, I should always listen to my inner voice, and I would always be happy. I am different, I know, and I'm proud of it. Even though it's hard sometimes because people don't understand me, but on the end of the day, all that matters is how I feel, not how others feel. For sure, I would love to make everyone happy and don't hurt them or leave them to live in self-doubts. But the most important thing is to take care of yourself first, and then of others. How can you make other people happy if you're not happy? How can you help other people if you can't help yourself? I always share my thoughts only when I'm sure about them, when I experience something and I know that it's working for me. I understand that each person has its own opinion, and this is totally right. It is great if somebody doesn't agree with me and then they share their own opinion. Sometimes through this sharing you can realize that you were not right. Sometimes they open your eyes into another dimension, which you have not think about it before. That is what it's all about on this world. We meet people, share our thoughts, and this is how we learn from each other. Remember the saying, we learn all our life? This is so true. That is one of the reasons why I love my job, because I meet and work with different people every single day, and each time I learn something new. It is like I'm going to school and I even get paid for it. How cool is that? I have the same opinion about all kinds of relations with people, either friendships, relationships, or just coworker relations. Each moment in life when we meet one person, we meet it with certain reason, to learn from each other. And as long as you will have something to learn, you will be in some kind of connection. Friends, girlfriends, boyfriends. But usually there is somebody who gets stuck on the same level, needs to repeat the lesson, and cannot move forward at that particular moment. So here is the reason why we break up, have fights, leave, and move forward. Because our instinct is to learn, and when we don't get enough new knowledge, we feel like we need to move on. We leave this person behind, find a new one who will teach us a new lesson. We should not be angry of the person we left behind, and this person should not be angry because we left. It's just the way it is. Some lessons in life are harder to understand for some people than for others. Here is an example. For some people, history is harder to learn than math, and for others is another way around. This is natural. We should not judge people because of that. But the perfect match is when you find a person that you're developing together all the time. You never stop learning from each other. Most of people think that this doesn't exist, but actually it does. The fact is that each idea in the universe has its own complementary energy with which is energetically identical. Each organ, each thought or feeling has a complementary energy, and also a human being does. That means that each person is in every single moment of their life energetically connected with another particular person, even if this person is on the other side of the planet. With other words, there is one person on Earth that matches perfectly. A question is only how to find this person. My opinion is just to follow your inner voice. If both of you will follow it, sooner or later you will find each other, because the universe will take care of it. As long as you will wish to find your soulmate and you will think about it, the universe will receive the power and will lead you towards each other. But hey, this is just my way of thinking. I know it is working for me, but it might not work for you. You need to find yourself first, and you will see what works the best for you. I just know, I feel, from day to day I'm getting closer to my soulmate. How do I know that? Because I feel more and more happy. Simple as that. You just need to be aware of it, and you will find it. And this is how the universe works, not only for soulmates, also for happiness, health, money, anything that you can think of. More you think about it, more power you send to the universe for it to answer your wishes. But be careful what you wish for, because universe don't care if you're thinking negative or positive thoughts. You will always get what you ask for, as long as you keep sending the energy to the universe. And you do that constantly. You cannot control it. Do not forget about that. You will get what you give. And guess what? I wrote all this in August 2012. Today is June 2013. 6 months after I wrote this down, I found my soulmate, who was part of my life since I was a child. Our life crossed a few times over all these years, but obviously it was never the right time. But as I asked for it, I got it. No job, no money, nothing can provide you the same feeling of happiness as the feeling that you are sharing your own happiness with the right person. Are you wondering how do you know that this is the right person? Trust me, you will feel it. You will feel it from the deepest part of your soul.